Would you like to play the guitar? Carry money home in a jar from a coffee house or a bar? Or would you rather get a job? A job is a thing that makes you get out of bed and work every day until you're dead. Your back gets tired and your brain gets numb. You just can't wait until the weekends come. But if you don't want to starve or beg or rob, you're gonna have to get a job. Would you like to play the guitar? Drive for miles and miles in your car and pretend that you're a big star? Or would you rather book the gig? The agent's the guy who makes his 20%. What he said ain't exactly what he meant. He'll clean you out in ways you never thought, 'cause he's good at business and he knows you're not, and he'll sue if you ever make it big. 'Cause he's the guy who booked the gig. Or would you like to play the guitar for a living? Hardy har har. I admit that's kind of bizarre. Or would you rather be the wife? The wife is the one who's got to rescue our butts. She's either a saint or else she's nuts. She gets impatient, she gets annoyed, 'cause she is the one that has to stay employed. And by the way, if you want to wreck your life, become a guitar player's wife. Well, this is the title song to my second CD called Or Would You Rather Get a Job? A CD that holds a distinction of being the only recording I ever heard of where this title song isn't actually on the CD. And how that came to pass is an interesting and sad story that I shall relate to you. The song, of course, to Swing on a Star by Johnny Burke and Jimmy Van Heusen. But the words by Pat Donohue, the great guitar player, late of the Prairie Home Companion Band. And is all set to be the centerpiece of that CD. It was recorded and mixed, and the cover art was all done with a title on it. Everything was all set to go. And I was just taking care of the formalities of obtaining what's called mechanical licenses, which is the written permission to put copyrighted work on a recording. And that's usually just a formality. You fill out your form, you pay a royalty check, and everything is fine. And Pat Donohue was great with it. He loved it. But I got this 2-sentence email from the publishers of Swing on a Star saying, "No, Mr. Agranoff, you do not have permission to record our song with a different set of lyrics." And I said, wait a minute. How come I need their permission? I thought this is America. Whatever happened to free speech? Parody. Weird Al Yankovic. So I did a little bit of research and found a very interesting fine point of U.S. copyright law in that if the parody is a commentary on the original song, it is indeed protected speech and you can do with it what you like. But if it's just another set of lyrics to a copyrighted melody, it is unauthorized use of intellectual property, and you need the copyright holder's permission. I had the misfortune of having chosen a song whose copyright was held by the Bourne Company in the person of one Ms. B.B. Bourne, a woman well known on the oft-times mean-spirited and litigious music industry as being the meanest-spirited, litigious son of a bitch on the block, a woman who had once sued her own living mother in a dispute with the company, and a woman who was not going to cut me no slack. What am I going to do? Well, I know. I'd call her up, speak to her in person, mano a bicho, explain the situation, consider the situation what need explaining to that woman when I explain her the situation. minuscule quantities of reproduction of the CD. No distribution for this. I'll pay the royalties on the CD. Don't do a random kind deed to a total stranger. Not a chance, man. I got her on the phone. She didn't give me a chance to open my mouth. She leapt down my throat, ripped out my intestines with her teeth, waved her lawyers in my face and said, Mr. Agranoff, you will not under any circumstances record that song, or I will sue your ass off for everything you've got. Take your house, your car, your pets, your musical instruments, $100,000 willful copyright infringement suit. Put the fear of God in me and ain't on the CD. But I got to thinking, if the parody speaks to the original, it's okay. Time for a new verse, which I will sing for you, of course, as Mr. Guthrie once so well put it, as soon as it comes round on the guitar. Or would you like to play the guitar to the tune of Swing on a Star? Oh, don't put that in your repertoire. Not unless you own the song. The song has a copyright that lasts a long time. To mess with the lyrics is a crime. And if the publisher is B.B. Born, you'd best not record it, or be well forewarned that she'll trot out her lawyers right or wrong. 'Cause she's the one who owns the song, and all the monkeys aren't in the zoo. They can be taught to play guitar too. Some are even better than you. But even if you don't go far, you could be worse off than you are. At least you're playing your guitar, oh, man. Absolutely true story. Every word of that is, I was so pissed. I was